Hello everybody and welcome to my first gameplay video in a while, but I'm pretty excited to get down to business and highlight some of the Civil War content. I have been on the record as saying that I'm not a huge fan of the PvP. Honestly, I have not played it yet. This is being recorded about 2 weeks after Civil War has come out, and I just haven't had a chance to really be in person with somebody and play it. So I can't speak to that, but what I will say is that having looked through all of the content, I do think that the modular encounters have a lot of really good content to them. Go watch my video where I literally just talk about that. But also I think that taking the perspective of turning the other heroes into leaders, I think is going to be a really strong thing to do. One thing that I'm happy with is I never wanted someone like Captain America or Iron Man to be labeled a villain. And I think that's something that the designers also wanted, which I think is why the idea of Civil War didn't seem like a viable thing that could be done as much as the audience wanted it. PvP was never something that I was considering. But either way, let's get into it, because today I wanted to try to create something very thematic right out of the comics. This entire video was inspired by Thor #3 out of the 2007 J. Michael Straczynski run, where Thor and Iron Man have at it, and in the end, Thor very much wins. So that is exactly what inspired this particular installment, and where I decided to go with it was to take Iron Man and try to make him the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. So there's going to be a lot of S.H.I.E.L.D. content in here. Actually, did I have not yet put that in there. Okay. Oh, also, I got a new tattoo. This will be colored in probably in a month, but we have, I know it's upside down right now, but we have Scarlet Spider and we have Ghost Spider. So, look forward to that being colored in, hopefully before this video comes out. I don't know why it wouldn't be. And yeah, so we're looking for Iron Man to be the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. I put in a lot of S.H.I.E.L.D. related content, and I hope to utilize a lot of the Civil War stuff going forward, because I do think that even if it's something as simple as the martial law, or like I said, the S.H.I.E.L.D. stuff, all the way to the Thunderbolts, or just fighting the Mighty Avengers, I want to try to integrate that stuff in wherever it feels possible. And I do feel like having those minion packages is going to make it far easier to make something thematic, as just a one-off kind of thing. And we're playing Thor. We're playing with the promo that I got at Con of Heroes, and let's not waste any more time because we've already kind of discussed a lot of stuff. Here we go. Yeah. I will freely admit, the last time I played, I guess I played Marvel Champions in person fairly recently, but it's actually been a while since I had this entire setup to try to play. I guess I have been filming some stuff on the side. I do have a series that I thought was going to be coming out in October, but then September was just so busy that it didn't happen. This actually might be the golden week for recording right now, because this is a Tuesday, and I have all the rest of the week to film some stuff. So I may be filming some in-person or some gameplay stuff for that little mini series of, I believe it's 5 games. I think I've only recorded one of them now that I stopped to think about it. Or no, I filmed 2 of them. Okay, that's beside the point. Let's fight Iron Man. So let's see. In our opening hand, I want to keep these 2. Unfortunately, aggressive energy does not interact with lightning strike too well, but fuselage does. And okay, so I went with fuselage over, is it called firepower? Which you can basically does the same thing, but you tap up to 3 weapons. For each weapon you do 3 damage. I wanted to go with this because I wanted more of the burst damage. I realized that probably paying 1 to get 3 versus paying 2 to get 5 is not the same, but we're going to see if this works, because we know we're going to have the Mjolnir. All right, so I think what my turn is going to look like is we're going to go get Mjolnir. Actually, can I do these 2 for this? This gets me. Oh, okay. I don't have the ability to do that. All right. So, but I'd like to do Mjolnir into fuselage with aggressive energy. But I do think that God of Thunder is important. We may be holding on to fuselage. I don't want to do that, but I think that's where we're going to be at. So let's use his ability to go get Mjolnir. This gives you a chance to kind of see the deck here. No kidding. Okay, Mjolnir. But yeah, we're We got some surprises in here. We got some new cards. We'll get into it in due time. All right, let's put this in my hand. Play out God of Thunder. Pain with this and this. We'll deal damage to Iron Man. Put him down to 11. Then we'll pay 1. Oh, I suppose, okay, I flip over. Then I use the hero resource. For as much as I play Thor, I always overlook this as a hero resource. I guess we will just attack for 3. Put Iron Man down to 8. Oh, I didn't even do the side schemes. I'm sorry. So this actually needs 3 threat on it. I need to get him a thing, something that will not affect what I just did. Yeah, we'll go with the arc reactor. So he's at the arc reactor, which, okay, so actually he'll be at 9. We'll have used the resource to break the tough on him. Okay, so he had retaliate 1. We do take 1. Sorry, I'm like barely keeping up with this. Then I can get rid of this by paying mental, physical, which I don't know if it's going to affect me. I got to stay out of alter ego form. And then this one, which is Homeland Security. That starts at 0. Minions have guard, and if there's more than one player, okay, so we're not worried about that. So we got threshold 7, got this in the way. We've just attacked him. I could get rid of this right now, but I think I would prefer to wait. So let's draw back up, lightning strike and hammer throw. Oh man, you're doing this to me? Okay. Can't do both, but frankly, aggressive energy making hammer throw into 9 is perfectly fine with me. So let's go over here, put a threat here. Then he goes to attack me, 13 for 1. I'm just going to take it. Put this minion into play, engage with you. Okay, so I draw 2 cards. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. Okay, so let me get this straight. So we do that for hammer throw. And so we can attack, ready back up, attack, hammer throw. Oh, actually, okay, wait, yeah, okay, I see how this is going to go. Okay, either way. Okay, so we took 1, take another 1, move to my encounter card. I think next turn's going to be very big because we can, yeah, we can do a lot of stuff here. Okay, so, and we'll send him to the next stage. We're going to take some damage from retaliate, though. My counter card is Supersonic Punch. When in hero form, Iron Man attacks you. If he has a tech attached to him, he gains piercing. Alright, so he attacks me for 1 again. Do I want to take this? Because I know that I have... I'm not concerned. Okay. Attacks me for 3. Alright. Go down to 8. This might be a very quick game. Oh, I get an additional encounter card. Cape Killer, Quick Strike, puts me down to 6. Oh, and they all have guard. Okay, actually, so I can still make quick use of them, I think. Good to remember that they have guard. I should probably address this at some point. But okay, so now let's move to our turn. I'm going to attack for 3. Take out the shield. Okay, that's... Oh, did I do that? I don't think it mattered. Okay. And when he attacks... Okay, so we're not worried about that. Okay. So take that out. I'm learning at this point. Then... I suppose it doesn't really matter. So what I will do is I will pay 1 to Limitless Stamina. Ready back up for 3. Then I will hammer throw. Paying with these 3. Keeping lightning strike. So these 3, which will mean that I am hammer throwing. Turning this to my hand for 10. One of which does the Cape Killer. The rest goes to Iron Man, sending him to the next stage. That seems pretty good. All right, so sends him to the next stage. I know he gets better. He gets far scarier. Okay, so now we've got stage 2 of Iron Man. 1 scheme, 2 attack, steady, Avenger traded. It's +1 for each scheme. 1 reveal, deal each player an encounter card. And he cannot take damage this phase, which is fine because I'm kind of done with that. Then I'll put out the hammer back out. I suppose I should put that on there. I'm at 6. Do I really think I'm in danger? Oh, he's at 16. Okay, so at this point, I don't know if you know what, I'm going to go down to Alter Ego. I'm going to let him scheme for 2. Base. And hopefully I can overcome this. But I'd like to see the extra cards. Okay. So I wouldn't mind drawing a minion so that I can take some threat off some place, but I do need to address this, I think, sooner rather than later. It's getting a little bit out of hand. But overall, I've got the chance to be dealing a lot of damage here. Okay, but let's move over here. 2. And he schemes for 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh. So we're at 6 of 7. But there is another stage. Then my encounter cards are more tech, Mach 5 armor, attached to Iron Man. When you take any amount of damage, place damage here instead. If there's at least 5 damage, discard this card. Okay. Then we've got Pulsar Blast, Alter Ego, discard and upgrade or support you control. Oh. Alright. And rapid response. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. If you're in Alter Ego form, place threat on the main scheme equal to that minion's scheme. Alright. Well, that's no fun. But I think actually I would have been pretty much like donezo in terms of damage. It's not a minion. Come on. Oh yeah, we've also got military grade in here. I thought that felt like it was very thematic. Then we got the shield encounter set. Oh wow! Okay, that's awesome. Okay, no threat is accrued. Wow, that's awesome. Okay. All right, so now we move to our turn. I'm going to recall Mjolnir to my hand. I'm not too worried about healing up necessarily. I do need to get rid of this though. So I think this pain for this. I think it wouldn't be the worst idea to have aggressive conditioning. Would I rather have aggressive conditioning or would I rather have combat training so that I can limit stamina? Oh, tough choice. There's also Helicarrier. Helicarrier could help me out over the course of the rest of the game. Because I'll only deal 4, which means this isn't going to go away. Do I ready back? Do I heal to go to 10 and just hope that I can survive the rest of the game there? I wish I drew a minion now that I look at this. I wish I drew a minion, or I wish I drew an ally. An ally would have also been helpful here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over. Oh, I'm going to use this to play out Mjolnir. Then I'm going to do aggressive conditioning to gain 3 life and get a boost to my attack. I can hope to draw into a minion that will just be able to like put 4 damage onto him. Minion or an ally comes and it can just take this away. I might lose the minion, or I might lose the ally. Okay, let's do that. Let's put 4 damage here. Take retaliate, go down to 8. And I think I would rather see more cards. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so Vivian is good. Actually, I can play up both of these next turn. Vivian would be good. Blank. Blank that. Oh, blank that. Hammer throw also seems nice. Oh my gosh. Decisions here. Okay. Alright, we'll figure that out in the moment. Right, so this is going to get pushed over. So they minions no longer have guard, but we get the pre-registration tact. Oh, this is the same on every side. We get hero hunting rebels. Hunting rebel heroes. So each hero gains the unregistered trait. That's going to be relevant. Force response after another card is revealed. It gives one or more heroes the unregistered trait, deals damage to each of those heroes. Oh boy. Okay. Starts at 0, threshold at 9. I have faith that we can push through this. We pushed through all that damage before we got to 7. I have faith. Okay, so he goes to attack me for 2. I feel like it might be smart. Doesn't get any bonus there. I think it might be smart to defend here. I'll defend if one of my counter cards is another attack. So 2. So I take 2. And 6. Then the shield soldier attacks me for 1. 1 revealed. Put the topmost minion in the... Okay. I should defend against that. That's merciless. Okay. Then my encounter cards are... I'm gonna have a lot of... But they don't have... They no longer have guard. So I don't need to deal with them. I should deal with them though. Gang up. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. So I'm at 5. They're attacking for a base of 5. Well, there we go. That was the game. Let's go give this a second attempt. Alright, and here we are back with our second attempt. And this time I decided, because I saw how effective the Mark armor was, that if we were playing against an enemy team, we'd want to pick the worst possible option. And I do feel like this blanks basically 2 of my attacks, because I either attack for 2 or 3 with Mjolnir, and then I just blank another attack. So we're going to go with that for what armor, or for what tech Iron Man gets. Let's do this all over again, and we're playing with the same scheme deck. 2, 3, So I like God of Thunder, I like Audacity, I like Defender of the Nine Realms, and yeah, we're gonna stick with that. Okay. I don't know that Unshakable is as important, but I can definitely see a reason. Well, I mean, I put it in the deck because I thought it might be possible. Having now looked at stuff, I don't know that Confusion or Stun is going to be something to worry about, but I also didn't like tech for the scenario necessarily. Alright, so we're going to spend our turn looking for Mjolnir. Flip over. Unfortunately, okay, Audacity helps to put a damage there, but because I can't put 4 damage on him, doesn't, unless we can Lightning Strike for... We could go that route. Do Lightning Strike, because this will deal an extra damage. Yeah, we could do that. Or the more sane way to do this is Defender of the Nine Realms. Don't throw away Mjolnir. Okay. Oops, not there. That's not where that goes. Alright. So 1 revealed. There are no other minions. I draw 2 cards. Okay, so this seems much more practical. So let's go with... Oh, and that also gets rid of... That's pretty golden. Alright, so... I don't get to do chase them down. I'd like to keep chase them down. Can I do that? And then... Oh, but I need Mjolnir. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. That gets tossed. Okay, so... We're going to lightning strike. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Plus, we need the other cards. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to lightning strike for 3, but Audacity deals a damage to the villain. So that puts 3 damage here, puts 3 damage here, plus the 4th. So 4 damage there. Gets rid of the soldier. We'll see if this works out at all. Then attack, take out the armor. Then we'll... Angela? This could go very wrong. Top 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Undefeated. Need to play discards. Otherwise, place 2 there on the main scheme. Or Cape Killer has quick strike. I'll go with the Trooper. Then shuffle the rest in. Angela will not be helping me remove any threat. But she can put 2 damage here. And she takes a damage. Alright, then we've got Chase Them Down, which I will keep because that will help me get that out of here. I may have actually built a very rough scenario here. Alright. You know what? I like Bucky more than I like Chase Them Down. They serve the same purpose. Then Iron Man goes to attack me. And he's attacking for 1. Puts me into 12. Then the Trooper will attack. Do I just want... Yeah, I've got Bucky, so I'll have Angela defend and go down. Then my encounter cards are Disavowed. Increase the resource cost to play each shield card by 1. When revealed, place 1 threat on each shield card in play. Oh, place 1 threat here for each shield card in play. Alright, so we got just the 1. So this gets 3. And rapid response. Oh, other way around. And deal damage to the hero to their attack. Okay. 2 damage. Puts me down to 10. Yeah, I may have built a very, very difficult thing here. Now that I'm in it. Oh, okay. So I switched to... Okay, so I make an attack. Oh, but he's guard. So what I will do is I will thwart. I will thwart. It's going to serve the same purpose. So thwart this one down. I've already gotten the negative effects of this. I'd rather get rid of it in case I have more shield cards. Thwart. Go down to Alter Ego. Put Mjolnir back into my hand. Play out Winter Soldier, paying 4 for him. Then he will attack the Trooper, defeating it and removing 2 threat. So it's 1 consequential damage. And this goes away. Back up. 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it goes up to 2. He is scheming for 1. Actually, just 1. Goes up to 3. And then my encounter cards are... bring them in. Exhaust each unregistered identity. Otherwise, the enemy team searches the encounter deck and discard pile for... Okay, and deals it to you as a face-down encounter card. I don't understand. There's 2 copies. Like, okay. Okay, so that's a copy of unregistered. There's. Oh, is there only 1? There might be only. Okay, wait. There's 1 in here, and this. Okay, I was really confused for a second. Okay, so which one? Okay, this is the this is the discard pile. Okay, so that was just really weird luck that I happen to have both of the unregistered adjacent stuff in the same place. The good news is I'm already in alter ego form, so that's good. All right, so I think we actually survived that pretty well. I'd like to get rid of this because I think that's really smart. And I think so. We bring back Mjolnir to my hand. And do I just play Lady Sif? I think the coast is clear enough that Lady Sif might be a really good option here. Of course, that also means that I am then just putting Mjolnir back into the discard pile. Would I rather have Now I'm Mad or both copies of Limitless Stamina to basically do what Lady Sif can do but more? Okay, oh boy. Do I care about that this turn? I'm going to risk it. So I'm going to bring back Mjolnir. This game's all about risking. This particular scenario is all about risking, I suppose. So we'll switch to hero form. And we will... Yeah. Attack for a total of 4. Put him down to 8. Play a Lady Sif. Paying with these 4. Ready him back up. An attack for 4 more. Putting him down to 4. And we will... Do I want to have retroactively discarded Mjolnir? No. I'm going to keep going. So... Alright. Okay, so then this goes up to 4, 7. And he goes to attack me. Do I just get rid of Winter Soldier? I'm at 10. I can take the damage. So 1 star. Okay. So his attacks have ranged. We can pay energy, physical to discard it after a basic attack. So we take 2. Go down to 8. Go down to 8. There we go. And oh, this goes up by 1 more. Okay. Then encounter cards. We got the Senator's Support, hinder 1. 4th threat on it. When defeated, the first player discards until they discard an attachment. Reveal that card. Okay. Plus, it's got Amplify. And Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support you control. Well, luckily, I don't have any of those. If no cards are discarded this way, this card gains Surge. Pulse or Blast. We are in hero form. Discard the top 4 cards of the deck. For each energy or wild resource, take a damage. 1. Nope. My card's not. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I take 2 damage. And losing aggressive energy and God of Thunder is a little rough. Alright, so we are a little worse for wear here. I could really go for some minions so that I could start doing stuff here, but I guess that's not going to be the case. What I've got Defender of the Nine Realms. So let's do that. First things first, let's do Defender of the Nine Realms. Oh my gosh, in the last game I didn't even think about the fact that the Defender of the Nine Realms removed some threat. I am the worst Thor player ever. Okay. Alright, so we move through threat from a scheme. Let's remove the threat from here. When defeated, the enemy team searches the discard pile, the deck and discard pile for an attachment and reveal it. Alright, so before we even go in there, honestly, I think that the reactor's probably... No, actually, no, that's not the case. The one that's the worst for me is the Mark V armor, Mark 5 armor. So he's got +1 attack, he's got piercing, and the first 5 damage doesn't count. Alright, and we draw 2 cards. So I remove the 3 threat, draw 2 cards off of have at the ability, and then we will, after your hero attacks and defeats. So I can Fusillade. Okay, so let's... Can I... Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go boom from Mjolnir. Make a basic attack here to take this out. I will chase them down, removing 2 threat from a scheme. And... remove 2 threat from here because of the patrol keyword. Then we will throw both of these at this. Lady Sif will attack first, put 2 damage. Winter Soldier will attack, finishing him off. We'll remove 2 threat from here to buy us some time. Winter Soldier goes away. You did great things, Bucky. Then I'm at 6. And Sif has one more thing. So he's going to... He's scheming for 3 plus that. So we're gonna... if I go to Alter Ego, he's gonna immediately do that. If he attacks me, he's attacking for 2 with an Amplify. I think we're just gonna throw Lady Sif under the bus here. And I am going to just ditch the rest of this hand. I do think I need to go down to Alter Ego at some point. Okay, I'm going to freely admit, I think I've built a very... I think this probably would be better with Justice, now that I look at it. Yeah, I don't know that aggression is made for this particular scenario. Okay, so that moves up to 4. He goes to attack me. I will defend with Lady Sif. So 1, 2, Amplify. Yeah, I mean, she's just gone. The shield soldier comes into play, which means I draw off of Have at Thee. Can I? Ooh, actually, yes. So hammer throw deals 3, puts 5 there, gets rid of it. Okay, cool. But then he goes to attack me. I go down to 5. And I finally only have 1 encounter card, which is a shield trooper. Cool. I'm back to... I'm right back where I started. Wow. Okay. Oh. Where is my... Okay. Keep forgetting about this. Okay, this needs to go. This needs to go like a bad habit. Alright, so now it's my turn after you make a basic attack against Iron Man. Okay, so let's do that. Let's... 7 damage plus 1 to each other enemy. I'd love to dive bomb. I don't think dive bomb is the thing to do right here. Okay, so moving to my turn, let's I'm going to hammer throw through this to do that. So let's put 3 damage here. Then we will hammer throw, exhausting this to return it. And we will... Okay, so what I think we're going to do is... So I can put this out. Yeah, okay, so we're going to do these 3 for hammer throw. 3 damage here, 5 goes here, this gets discarded. We're still on the first stage. This one revealed. This goes back to my hand. We're going to go down to Alter Ego. We're going to discard this identity specific card to discard this card. We're going to recall Mjolnir. Oh, okay. Flip that around. Alright. So I will have gotten rid of Under Pressure to keep Throg, because then I can play both of these to play out Throg. He comes into play with a Tough, which I then use to get rid of the Shield Trooper. Okay. I like that much more, because then we can just recall Mjolnir back. We can just keep summoning Mjolnir back to our hand. This is what I needed I needed allies. I needed allies this entire time. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. So let's move here. This is going to go up to 6 of 7. And yeah, we're just going to let this fly. So he is scheming for 2 plus Amplify. 4. So 2, 4, 5. Doesn't really matter. It just overfills. Into, and we already know this, hunting rebel heroes. So we all have the unregistered trait, and after another card is revealed, it gives us the unregistered trait. We take 2 damage. I'm not too concerned about that because we still have a little bit of a deck left, and I think the only card that gives us unregistered is right in here. So then we do our encounter card. Correct. Undefeated. Yeah. Okay. That's going to be that. See, that is actually sick. Hammer collar, attach your entity, printed, it's blank, choose either exhaust character you control or take 3 damage. Okay. That's fine. I can exhaust Throg. Okay, our turn comes. I exhaust Throg. This goes away. That was pretty simple. Put Mjolnir back into our hand. And what does this turn look like? Oh, blank that. The one defeated doesn't matter. I like that. Okay, so how do we make that happen? Because I'd also love to hammer throw, but I think that might be a little much. So let's flip over. Let's... that... Would I rather have Valkyrie or Vivian? I think I'd rather have Vivian. And like that, I think. I think I'd rather keep this, make a big push next turn. Okay, so pay for that. Pay for Vivian. After she enters, choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or non-permanent side scheme. Until the end of the round, its text box is blank, or treated as blank, which means that when I go to thwart here, it's blank, doesn't do anything. She has 2 damage. Oh, that just takes her out. Okay. That is fine. Then I will attack Iron Man for 3, put him down to 1. He does not have Retaliate. I'm keeping this. I'm probably throwing Throg in the way of an attack. We'll see. We'll see what I draw into. 1, 2. So what I want to do is push him to the next stage at a point when I'm not going to be making any more attacks anyway. Okay, so I can have a pretty healthy attack here. I don't know that it matters because I can't damage him. So I guess, okay, let's think about this. So I'm going to, as of right now, attack him some way. Probably Throg won't be here. So attack him. I don't have what I need for that. Hopefully I get a minion I draw into a wild or an energy. I'd like to get rid of this. But I attack him. He doesn't have anything left. I thwart away the threat that will be on here, I guess. Or no. Thor will attack him. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Okay, so it's one threat there. Those who attack me for a base of 2, I'm at 5, so we'll have Throg defend. So 2, 3, 4. That seems wise. Throg goes away. And my counter cards are Shield Patrol, Hinder 1, each minion gains guard 4, and Hero Form, the villain attack, and each minion gains with you. Okay, so it's attacking me for base of 2. I need to put damage on him this turn, but I could just ready up at the cost of doing anything else. I think there are enough boost icons that I'd be in trouble. So we're going to just defend 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I take 2, go down to 3. Yeah, all right. And my turn. So I guess we will limitless stamina. Pain with... Oh man, Pain with Fuselage. Ready back up. Attack. Put him down to 0. This goes away. You know, has steady. He gets +1 for each attack, and heal each player and a counter card. He cannot take damage this turn, which is fine. Then I will flip down to Alter Ego. And he's at 16. I think I would rather see more cards. So let's ready back up. I see a path to victory here. It's just, it's rough. 1, 2, 3. Wow. Let's turn to that, into that. That would enable me to heal back up to 7. Oh, okay. I'm beginning to think this card is not worth it. I want it to be worth it. I'm beginning to hope. I'm beginning to think that it might not be worth it. Okay, so let's go up to 2. And he has Amplify. Okay, so he's going to scheme for base of 2. Holy cow. Okay, so 2, 5, 6. Cool. And so he gains Stalwart. It's a tough. That changes a lot of things. After you make a basic attack, do Genius Physical. Actually, let's check that. So I can do that. I can do that. I can get rid of both of them by making a basic attack. Well, I wasn't planning on doing much of anything to him anyway, in terms of like confusion or stunning. Rapid response. Reynolds or Ego. So we need to get the guy with 0 scheme. Wow. Okay, that's it. All right, well, we tried twice. I think, like I said, somewhere near, I think this deck just, I was just trying something out. I do think Justice might be better here, but yeah, Iron Man utilized S.H.I.E.L.D. to an extreme extent, and I lost. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. You're doing great. Keep it up.